Welcome to the Advanced Dual Health and Life Coach Certification. Today we're discussing mind optimization coaching modules, more specifically regarding the brain-body synchronization for mental optimization. Introduction. Imagine your brain and body as a highly intricate orchestra where perfect synchronization leads to extraordinary harmony. Brain-body synchronization is a profound connection between your physical activities, nutrition intake, and mental performance. This connection underpins every thought, decision, and emotion. For life and health coaches, understanding and leveraging this relationship is key to helping clients unlock their mental clarity, productivity, and emotional balance. Brain-body synchronization operates on the principle that the brain doesn't work in isolation. Physical activity regulates blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients essentially for cognitive function. Nutrition, on the other hand, provides the building blocks for neurotransmitters and the energy required to support memory, focus, and mood. When these elements are combined, they create a synergistic effect that optimizes mental performance. Key points. 1. Understanding brain-body synchronization. The brain and body operates as an interconnected system where the inputs in one impact the outputs in the other. Here's why this matters. The brain's energy demands. The brain makes up about 2% of the body weight but consumes over 20% of its energy. This energy comes directly from the food that we eat and the oxygen transported by blood during the physical activity. Bidirectional communication. The brain communicates with the body via the central nervous system, while the body sends feedback to the brain through the sensory nerves, hormones, and the immune cells. Physical movement's role in cognitive optimization. Physical activities increase the production of BDNF, a protein vital for learning, memory, and neural resilience. Exercise also enhances neuroplasticity, which allows the brain to adapt and function more dynamically. Nutrition as cognitive fuel. Nutrients like polyphenols, antioxidants, and healthy fats reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, common causes of cognitive decline. Nutrient deficiencies are linked to issues like brain fog and fatigue. 2. Advanced tools for brain boosting. Life and health coaches need actionable methods to bridge the gap between understanding and the application. Below are 3 evidence-based tools to teach the clients. First are brain-boosting exercises that support cognitive health. Second is yoga and mindfulness practices, which are basically controlled movement, breathing, and mindfulness, which reduces stress and enhances the focus. It works by lowering the cortisol levels while boosting the gamma that calms the brain, GABA. Best for clients suffering from information overload or anxiety. HIIT, also called as high-intensity interval training, short bursts of intense exercise followed by rest periods. It works by boosting BDNF production, critical for learning and memory, and sharpens the cognitive focus by releasing epinephrine. Best for time-crunch clients needing fast physical and mental benefits. Example, 20 seconds of sprint followed by 40 seconds of walking for 15 minutes. Precision Nutrition Plan. Precision nutrition targets the specific nutrients that optimizes brain function. Omega-3 fatty acids, which are found in fatty fish and flax seeds, these are critical for building the cell membranes in the brain and reducing inflammation. Application for the coaches could be assessing the client's diet for sources of omega-3s, and you can use supplements if needed. Glucose management. The brain depends on a steady glucose supply for function but struggles with the blood sugar spikes caused by processed foods. Coaching tip is to teach the clients to balance macronutrients, which are fats, carbs, and proteins for stable energy. Gut-brain axis foods. Probiotics like yogurt and fermented foods increase the gut microbiome diversity, linked to improved cognitive performance. Observation is that many clients overlook the profound impact of gut health on mental clarity. C. Holistic movement practices. Activities that involve multitasking, like dancing or martial arts, enhances focus, coordination, and decision-making in real life. 3. Coaching applications. Now that you understand the foundational science and tools, here's how to tailor strategize for practical use. Client assessment. Starting with personalized evaluations. Understand the client's baseline. Do they suffer from stress, fatigue, lack of focus, or performance anxiety? Use tools like nutrition logs, physical activity history, and cognitive self-assessment forms to identify the weak areas. Designing comprehensive plans. Integrating the physical and cognitive goals. You can pair mental optimization goals, example improved focus, with physical benchmarks. Example, a sedentary client aiming for better work productivity might start daily yoga sessions to reduce the chronic stress. Establishing scalable habits. Start small like 5-minute mindfulness breathing daily and scale upward as the client adapts. Combine short-term motivators with long-term aspirations and daily sync plans. Example, morning routine, a HIIT session, nutrition tip for meals, example omega-3 breakfast options, and evening routines like a yoga session. Common coaching challenges and solutions. Client resistance to change that we are providing and difficulty building accountability. 4. Assessing progress and making adjustments. Cognitive optimization is a dynamic process requiring regular check-ins and iterative tweaks. Success indicators, which would be noticeable improvement in focus, mood, and reduced brain fog, and some course correction pointers. So if a plan is not yielding results, you can reassess the balance of exercise intensity, nutrition, and mindfulness. Real-world case applications. Example, if it's a busy executive, you can combine HIIT and Mediterranean diet plans. If it's an athlete, you can use gut-brain axis alignment and some yoga for better recovery. And if it's burnout clients, start slow with yoga and gradual nutrition shifts. Best judge of the chorus. Brain-body synchronization relies on a unified approach that balances physiology with mental ambition. Clients are often unaware of the cumulative effects of their lifestyle choices, which have on brain function. So the role of the coach is not just to instruct, but to inspire these connections and help the clients put them into practical use. Key insights for coaches. Make sure that your strategies are tailored, not one size fits all. Always focus on consistency over the intensity and always have a holistic perspective. Common hurdles. Clients can expect immediate results from synchronized practices. Coaches must set correct expectations and highlight the incremental success. Elevating life skills. BBS isn't about an optimization strategy, it's a foundation for living well. Whether managing stress, improving cognition, or unlocking a creative power, this approach empowers the clients to align to their physical health with their mental goals. When the coaches invest in this multidimensional toolkit, they don't just help the clients think more sharply, they help them live more fully. Enthusiasm builds around when the tangible transformation are seen in the early weeks of implementation, which fuels sustained commitments. Closing thoughts. BBS is where the mental clarity, emotional well-being, and physical resilience converge. For life and health coaches, teaching clients to integrate exercises like yoga, HIIT, and precision nutrition is not about improving health only, but about unlocking their fullest potential. The strategies are here to make sure that you're empowering the clients to take control of their performance by addressing the physical foundations that can be overlooked easily. So when the brain and body work together, clients achieve mental optimization that elevates their productivity, creativity, and joy. Your role as a coach is not just to provide tools, but to inspire a perspective shift, helping the client see that true mental performance begins in the body. Let's have a look at the summary tables. Take a moment to look at table number 1, which looks at the key components of brain-body synchronization. Let's have a look at nutrition as a component. The definition is that it is used for intake of essential nutrients. The role in brain performance is that it fuels the neurotransmitter production. An example is by eating omega-3 rich foods for mood stability, and client application is structured precision nutrition plans. Table number 2 looks at brain-boosting exercises and their benefits. Let's have a look at HIIT. This form of exercise alternates intense and rest cycles. Mental benefit is that it enhances cognitive stamina. How it works is that it boosts the BDNF and promotes alertness. Clients are suitable, which are more time crunched with their work. Table number 3 looks at the key nutrients for cognitive optimization. Let's have a look at magnesium as one of the nutrients. The source are leafy greens and almonds, and the role in brain health is regulates neurotransmitters and reduces stress. Deficiency symptoms would be anxiety and poor sleep. And tips for implementation is smoothie with spinach and bananas options. Table number 4 looks at the practical activities for synchronization. Let's have a look at lunchtime nature walk as one of the activities. The purpose is for midday stress relief and clarity boost. How to execute? You can ask them to take a 15-minute walking break in a park, and the expected outcome is reduced stress and increased creativity. Guidance for coaches is you should encourage scheduling during work breaks. Table number 5 looks at the client challenges and the tailored solutions. Let's have a look at chronic burnout as one of the challenges. The common causes are stress overload and a lack of recovery time. Recommended strategy is some yoga and precision nutrition adjustments, and the expected results are improved energy and reduced mental fatigue. Follow-up could be progress trackers for energy management. Let's now move on to some MCQ questions. Take a moment to have a look at question number 1 and 2 without looking at the answer. Take a moment to have a look at question number 3 and 4 without looking at the answer. And finally, question number 5. Thank you.